All right, you guys, what's going on? All right, so I'm in the room chilling. So, um, got a lot of rest, man. One thing I like about these mini vacations, man, you be getting a lot of rest, man, when you get out of the city and stuff, man. So, I really enjoy doing this boxing stuff and covering these fights for y'all, man. I had an interview, man. Well, I thought I had an interview. I can't find it. I had a interview with Mark Sherritt that I thought, but I can't find it. Shout out to Stevie Johnson, man, for hollering at the kid, giving him a quick interview. Hopefully, I'm gonna try to get some more footage of the Super Bowl. Maybe I'll do some, you know, who you think's gonna win and stuff. So, unfortunately, I lost my mic, my noise reduction mic. I'm gonna see, can I call Amazon and have them bring me an emergency one? If not, try to see, can I get up to Best Buy? So, you know, um, can't control how these interviews go come out, like when I'm inside the arena, unless I get into a hallway or something and get into a press room. So hopefully that's gonna be better. But like, man, inside them arenas, it might be all bad. But nevertheless, man, let me talk about the Monique interview. The Monique interview was very insightful. I thought it was pretty organic, man. She got a lot off her chest, and I'm really gonna start really, raising my antennas up when I hear that word difficult to work with. But I always knew that was cap. I always knew that was cap, and Monique, I could say this much, man, real good interview, and I loved how highly she spoke of her husband. And I guarantee you that's gonna go over some of these goofy, women's heads. I guarantee you that's gonna fly over these women's head about, you know, respecting him and acknowledging him. Just the bare minimums, because he's her manager as well as her husband. And I connected the dots with Oprah and Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry is a slime ball, and I'm sorry. I just got, I'm gonna do a video about Tyler Perry and why I can tell you Tyler Perry does not have good intentions for the black community and in particularly black men. To me, Tyler Perry secretly comes across as a black man hater. Now I know Tyler Perry allegedly went through some kind of traumatic experience, but the way he demonizes and portrays black men on a lot of his TV shows, man, that show Ruthless, I mean, the stuff that they do on that show, Ruthless. I mean, it's just to the point to where it's just like, man, come on, man. But to me, I think what Tyler Perry be displaying in that movie, Ruthless, is a reflection of how he thinks and how he feels, and then it kind of translates to what people been saying about the man, behind the scenes, allegedly. Oh, Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey is a coward. Steve Harvey is a coward, and that's just the bottom line. Oh yeah, he is. Shit, you man, that's a bro. You being nice, but don't say that other dialogue. You know what I'm saying? He definitely is. He definitely is. Man, I've been trying to tell y'all about Steve Harvey. Man, Steve Harvey is a hater, man. He a hater. He a coward. You know what I'm saying? And he a sellout. I did you not see that interview when Monique was on his show where he was grabbing her hand, basically telling her, "Don't make white folks mad." You know what I'm saying? I mean, Monique. I mean, for real, for a person that I think she said she left school after the 11th grade or whatever the case may be. Man, she's very wise and smart. And she said, and the funny thing is, it just goes to show you, for the people that have been following my channel, that a lot of the stuff I say have hella merit to it about the school system. So finally, somebody with her status admitted that the system is flawed, that the system isn't for us, and that it's rigged. Don, brother, your guess is a good. How this nigga gonna try to give any type of advice when he been married 3 times and his biological kids, he don't mess with them? And then his current wife stepped out on him with the help. How this nigga gonna try to give any type of advice to anybody about anything, man? Come on, man. I can't even take dudes like him seriously. Like, dude, how you gonna try to give anybody any type of advice, man, about anything, bro? You can't tell none of us nothing. This dude Steve Harvey said he said for like a certain amount of money, he said you call him and disrespect him any type of way you want. So if he willing to, I mean, this dude admitted in the show that he willing to sell out. So it obviously, what else is he willing to do? He said it, I didn't. He said it, I didn't. And that's the thing. People get mad at somebody when they call them out on something that they say. You said it. Like I said, that's laughable. You trying to give relationship advice. Man, if you don't sit your ass down, dude, sit down, please, bro. Sit down. But boy, that interview was a lot. It was a lot to unpack. But I did not know she went through what she went through with her brother. And my heart goes out to her because I don't wish that on anybody. I don't wish that on anybody. Um, and I can understand, you know, this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. When something traumatic happened to you when you young, you feel like it's your fault and you feel like, well, you might as well enact on what this type of person made you feel like you was. And like I said, she just talked about a lot of things. I've been saying this about Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey and Tyler Perry are not for the community. Oprah Winfrey has been an agent since the mid 80s. That's why she was rewarded by the man and became a billionaire, because she's a black man hater. And Oprah Winfrey went through some stuff too. But my thing is, if Monique can get over what happened to her, then Oprah Winfrey can. And Oprah Winfrey got to understand that all black men are not like that. And Oprah Winfrey has had basically pretty much almost 40 years to be divisive and come between black men and black women, because she played a big role in this. She played a big role. She was an agent. You know what I'm saying? She was an agent of chaos. If I'm Shannon Sharp, I wouldn't invite Oprah Winfrey on that show, but I bet I'm starting to think Oprah Winfrey gonna come on there. And I know Oprah Winfrey. I done seen Oprah Winfrey. She's gonna try to soften Shannon Sharp up. She's gonna try to charm him and laugh and you know be delicate. She's not gonna show her hand. She's gonna use words like preposterous, and because she ain't gonna talk like how Monique talk. Cause she gotta she ain't gonna come on there and say, oh man, the bitch is lying. Man, nigga, come on, Shannon. Nigga, nah, that's not Oprah. Nah, she not gonna let that out. She's gonna soft shoe it, and at times she's gonna try to control the interview and take the interview away from Shannon Sharp. So Shannon Sharp has to be aware of that. Cause Oprah Winfrey is a manipulator. She's good at doing an interview and turning it into a interview. So Shannon Sharp has to be aware of that. So if Oprah Winfrey comes, but I got a feeling that Oprah Winfrey is gonna have no choice but to come on Club Shay Shay. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys in advance, People finna start hating on Shannon Sharp. And based off some of the stuff that is being said on Shannon Sharp, they're gonna say Shannon Sharp is divisive. They're gonna say Shannon Sharp invites race baiters on the show. Hey, remember where you heard this. Remember where you heard this. I'm telling you, they're gonna start coming after Shannon Sharp because he's getting too big. You don't think the ops like DJ Vlad ain't jealous? The Monique interview is already at, last time I checked, it was at 3 million and counting. So I'm telling you now what to expect. DL Hughley is up and down too. DL Hughley is up and down. One minute he militant, then 1 minute, like, you know what I'm saying? He Clayton Bigsby. So DL Hughley is all over the place. And Monique said her truth. I believe, listen, at the end of the day, there's always a little bit of fabrication, but then there's more truth to the fabrication than based off who it's coming from. And I believe that Monique was very truthful in what she said. And she said a lot of good things. At the end of the day, if more women spoke like Monique towards black men, the better off we would be and the better off our women would be. And some black women look to Monique as the enemy. People like Ebony K. Williams and those type of chicks, they're going to look at Monique as an enemy because she's not for the agenda that they're pushing. Well, I told you that's going to happen. Listen, at the end of the day, we could holler about being on code, which we are on code for the most part. But when do it come a time where we, like she said, we start calling these people out and stop letting them get away with the shit that they be doing? Because sometimes, y'all know me, for the people that been on my channel for years, y'all know I call it right down the middle. If a black woman is on some BS, she get called out. If a black man is on some BS, he get called out. You know? So I've tried to make my channel as co-ed as possible, but at the end of the day, I'm still a man. You know? And I'm all about, you know what I'm saying, preserving the legacy, you know, and the well-being, you know, whether it's the health or the physical and the mind state of the black man. So, like I said, man, it was. Well, that's what they always say. That's what they always say. I know Monique is a pick me. I know Monique is a pick me. They are like, I don't even pay attention. I don't pay attention to that. Oh, shout out to my boy Talking and Grubbing Media. Go subscribe to his channel. Yeah, I'm out here doing this Super Bowl land of boxing at the same time, so I'm gonna get out here early. I can tell you they got security up the yin yang for this Super Bowl. Of course, anybody that have the mentality of Monique, they don't like him because she's going against the grain. She's anti-feminism. And keep in mind, I knew it was something to it. I knew her husband played a pivotal role in how people think of her. And the problem is, and this is why, you know, we've been weighing our options from the passport bros to just, you know, other different dating options. Of course, I want black men and black women to be together. But at the end of the day, black women, just hear some of the stuff that come out their mouth. Like some of the stuff they say, they just like delusional. Like some of them really be coming at you, like you say, "Hey, hi, how you doing?" and all this kind of stuff, and then they tell you some shit like they really be saying that. Well, if you want my number, you should pay for my grocery, bitch. Please, please. So you a hooker? So you'll do something? I mean, for real. So you'll give up some yams if I buy you some candy yams? I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, just the stuff that they just saying and just thinking, and they just falling by the waistline, and they just don't get it. At the end of the day, black man not falling for that stuff no more. Oh, if you date outside your race, you're weak. You're not strong. You can't handle a strong black woman. So how is demeaning me and attacking me and putting and trying to tear me down make you strong? That's, you know what I'm saying, insanity within itself. That's insanity. That's insanity within itself. Like that don't even make no kind that don't even make no kind of sense. That's insanity. Do that make any kind of sense? I mean, come on, man. Don't even like what? That don't even like what? Are you serious? Yeah, I already know that Monique is gonna be attacked. I already know why black women like Tyler Perry so much, because he think like them, and to a certain degree he act like them. That's why black women defend Tyler Perry. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all brothers. I was glad that he didn't get to buy BET. I ain't even gonna lie. The type of stuff that he be putting out. I mean, his shows are hit. Like I said, his stuff is hit or miss. I mean, for real. They really are. But you already know when you watch a Tyler Perry movie that it's gonna be some kind of demonization of black man. He gonna have some kind of black man, some kind of messed up black man um in the film. And if you look at some of them movies that's on BET Plus, a lot of those y'all need to watch. One thing about me, I do my research. I got the Fire Stick, so I watch some of them movies that come on so-called BET Plus that have white and Asian directors. I be watching the context of some of these movies, and a lot of these movies are a generalization of demonizing black men. I mean, we can't do nothing. I mean, if you watch those BET Plus movies, we can't do nothing right. I mean, ain't no good black man living. Well, I've said this before, and I stand by this. You know my stance on that. My thing is with this. I don't really see black women. Oh, and by the way, I'm glad Shannon Sharp gave some clarity on the whole thing about him and snow bunnies, because he said all his children are black. And I seen his daughter, I seen his sons. I was like, well, wait a minute, Shannon Sharp such a swirler. Why all his kids is, as Monique say, black black? I mean, everybody dip out. Everybody dip occasionally. I mean, but my thing is with this. At the end of the day, black women's options is going to still continue to be limited, because a lot of them are so delusional now. They think they can take their um, pathology to those to those Caucasians, and um, to those non-blacks, and that's not going to work. And they start to see what we've been talking about. So their options is going to be limited. The only ones that's going to mess with them is those deep-seated racist white boys, or should I say cracker ass crackers, that think they be hurting black men when they be walking around with a black woman. And I done told you white boys before, you is not hurting black men, because at the end of the day, we're giving them to y'all. You know why you getting them? Because we don't want them. So you actually, and excuse me, black women, I'm not talking about all of y'all, because I don't mean this, because I don't want to make it seem like y'all not value, y'all are valued. But we talked about taking out the trash. Same way they have no good ass niggas, they have no good ass women, and we giving y'all to the white men. We don't want no Propitias. Y'all can have Propitia. You can have Propecia with her tattoos all over her neck, all over her body, and her long ass ghetto nails with fake diamonds and M&Ms and all that shit on it. So you could have him. Dude, what is you? Oh man, here we go. Bro, get out of here with that goofy. I do get out of here. Um anyway, but anyway, like I said, so you can have him. You can have him. You take please take him. Please take him. Please take him. Like I said before, I'm gonna tell you white boys and you Mexicans and you non-blacks, you not hurting us when you be walking around with our women, because like I said, we've been screwing y'all women forever. And a lot of times when they say they going out for a drive or when they finna do Uber, they coming to see us, bitch. So like I said, you not hurting us. Dude, I don't even like I said, I don't even take them seriously. But it's always been that way. It's always been that way. Black men have always been shamed for dating outside their race. But when a black woman do it, they are congratulated. They act like it's an upgrade and all this kind of stuff. And then they tell us to mind our own business. But they constantly worried about who we with. But I don't even take them seriously. So like I said, and it's all and the ones that be talking like that, then the ones that talk like that Bigfoot bitch that was talking about she too good for the Cheesecake Factory. Like, man, if you don't get your ass out of here, and then you had another one saying, "Oh, I don't go to no restaurants that's connected to the mall," but you shop at the mall. You don't have your clothes specially made, so shut your ass up. Like, she just started a fake, you know what I'm saying? She started a fake trend. Now all of a sudden you got women coming out of nowhere who, I mean, for real, you lucky if I take you to, I mean, for real. Some of y'all women talking about you too good for the Cheesecake Factory. Some of y'all ain't good enough for El Polo Loco. So, I mean, come on, man. Just stop it. Just stop the cap. Just stop saying that stupid stuff. You saw what it was. You saw a fat lady. You saw a Bigfoot fat lady talking out the side of her ass. Cause I heard that lady is hella tall too. And what she tried to do, she thought she could bully that dude. And he got ready to take her ass home. And then she was sitting up talking about, oh, what I did, I was standing up for women. And women need to be treated like princesses. No. And then it's funny when you had these women, when you ask them to make you a sandwich, they talking about I ain't your mama. Well, I ain't your daddy. Your daddy is supposed to treat you like a princess, not a man. He chose to treat you like a companion. So, at the end of the day, um, I just laugh at that kind of stuff, saying she was standing up for women. Like, what? But the funny thing is, you didn't mention the fact that it took your big ass like an hour. An hour left that guy out there waiting for you for an hour, because after 10 minutes, I would have left. But see, they don't want to bring up that part. So I just laugh at the fact that you got women talking about they too good to go to certain type of restaurants. Okay, cool. You too good to go to certain restaurants with your tattoos all over your chest and your neck and and your long ghetto nails, your 2-inch ghetto nails with fake diamonds on there, but you too good to go to the Cheesecake Factory. I'm doing you a favor by taking you to a restaurant like that. I'm doing I'm doing you a favor by being seen in public with you. And that's the problem right there. These women be thinking like niggas, and they not niggas. That's why you notice it's funny. They pushing women to wear more pants and pushing men to wear dresses, because we going in reverse, and that's the damn problem. Hello, drop the mic. And no, I ain't saying no stupid sprinkle. Nah, that's game for you. Checkmate. So, hey, listen, I could do the Kevin Samuels thing, but shout out to the great brother Kevin Samuels, man. Oh man, I'm chilling, man. I know I ain't never eating at that Hooters again. Man, them chicken wings, I'm done with Hooters, man. Them chicken wings had me earling like it was going out of style, but I'm better now. But yeah, man, I'm just kicking some game. Like I said, that's the thing now. Look at this stuff. A lot of these women think they sheepock. You know what I'm saying? I just be looking online, looking at it, like seeing women with tattoos on their necks, on their eyes and stuff. And you know what I'm saying? Like all over their body and stuff. Like looking more manly than a man. So I'm like, what the But then they pushing men to wear dresses and purses. Y'all don't see the play? This stuff been did on purpose, man. This stuff was by design, man. I'm trying to tell you this. Now y'all see what the kid was talking about, man. Yeah. No, for real. I seen some girl. She was of course she was a single mother, and she got rejected, and then I for she got rejected. She was on one of them shows, right? And the dude told her why she wasn't dateable. And then I looked at her. This lady she a single mother. This lady, looked like she got on a wife beater shirt. Oh, excuse me, undershirt. You can see she got tattoos all on her neck, all on her chest. And I'm like, that I don't care if these women get mad. Like, nobody don't want to see, man, you think I want to see all that? Like, looking like me? Looking like a dude. Like, you think, like, the thing is that a lot of these women don't understand. Ask yourself this. And a lot of women need to ask themselves this. Look in the mirror. Look at yourself and ask yourself, if you had a son, or do you got a son, would you want your son to bring home somebody that looked like you to their parents, to their mom and daddy? And some of these women out here now, I wouldn't dare introduce them to my mother or my father. I see we got some more trolls on here. But nevertheless, you know, these are angry Eminem fans. So the people that's trolling me, they angry Eminem fans. So you know, that's what they do. But nah, man, I'm just but for real. Um, like I said, I learned so much and I got a real insight on Monique. Monique is the type of person that I would hang around with on some cool stuff. And the funny thing is, her husband, the current dude that she married to, that was her soulmate all along. That was the dude she was met, and that's how it is. Sometimes you don't meet your soulmate till. Dude, why are you worried about what hotel I'm at, bro? No, I'm not at no Best Western, bro. Like, see, all right, let me get rid of you. So, bro, don't you got something better to do than sit up here and troll somebody's like channel, bro? Why you worried about where the hell I'm staying at? But I mean, if I mean for real, hey, I'm sitting up here trying to kick some game, and this fool is worried about where I'm staying at. Like, bro, okay, you gone too. Hey, yeah, hey, anybody that come on here and say something stupid or weird, get rid of them. Get rid of them. Hold on, Steve. Um, yeah. Yeah, Steve, I just wrenched you. So get rid of these clowns. Like I said before. Hey, moderators, get rid of all the weirdos, man. So I like these Eminem. See, see how these Eminem fans is. But anyway, but like I said before, man, it was a lot to unpack with Monique. It was like a lot to unpack. But man, it was almost it was almost a 3 hour interview. And I mean, I watched when I say I watched it from beginning to end, and I was just like taking notes in my membrane. I was just like, wow. And then to just hear that stuff and see, I just want to tell you guys because like I said, I know about movie sets and all that kind of stuff. That's how they do. If you don't comply and if you have opinion and if you don't want to be compromised, if you don't just fall in line, that's what Kwame Brown was talking about being part of the go along gang, then you get labeled as being difficult and they blacklist you. So now when you hear somebody say, oh, this person is difficult to work with and stuff. Now, one thing that bothered me about Monique that questions need to be asked is about, and you know what? Do y'all remember I did a video about that too? I did a video, if I'm not mistaken, about one of the trailers blowing up on the set of It's Almost Christmas. And she confirmed it. Now, remember, you guys, if I'm not mistaken, I think I said said that sounded kind of weird. And now, based off what she kind of said about, you know, I don't want to throw no conspiracies out there, but basically what she's saying that she got into it with Will Packer and all this kind of stuff. And remember, I made a video where I had to go in on Gary Owen for like sticking his nose, you know, in Monique's beef with Will Packer. And, you know, I had to tell Gary Owen, hey, you ain't one of us. Stay out of this. This black people stuff. But for her, when she said, I'm gonna talk about that. But what she said about that trailer blowing up and that she was almost like deleted, and there were complaints about it. Interesting. Very interesting to say. Now listen, I ain't trying to say nothing. I ain't trying to say nothing. I ain't trying to say nothing about, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to say nothing about Will Packer, and I'm not fitted because we have to be careful with that. It was an accident, hopefully. But I can tell you this much. Uh trailers don't blow up. And then she said the only thing they was worried about was the wigs. They did ask her was she okay and all that kind of stuff. Now you guys got to understand something. I'm giving y'all some game. Those movies are insured. The movies are insured. The set is insured, and for the most part, the actors are insured, unless it's some of that low budget stuff that come on Tubi. Which, by the way, those Tubi movies are interesting, to say the least. But yeah, when she talked about that explosion, yeah. But I already know that, I already know that they're gonna be going in on Monique saying that she had picked me. And let me explain something to people. First of all, to y'all women that say other women are pick me's, what's wrong with that? Isn't that the whole purpose of getting together and being married? Is that the man picked you to be his wife? Like, see how some of these black women be coming up with these ridiculous terminologies? Like, you're a pick me. They try to come with these ridiculous shaming words. Yeah, they come with come with these ridiculous shaming words. Oh, you're a pick me. Oh, you're this. Oh, I don't like when a man defends himself when I'm talking crazy to him. You're being sassy. I'm like, man, what? Oh my god. I just be like that don't even make no kind of sense. Like, oh, you're a pick me. I mean, like, okay, aren't we supposed to? I mean, ain't we supposed to choose our companion? I don't get it. But that's what you have. But I just wanted to kick a little game to y'all. My battery running low, so. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you to a certain degree. They did it. They did it to themselves. But then again, like Monique say, it is the conditioning. But then, it get to a point to where conditioning versus listening, and it if you're not willing to listen or just hear a person out, then the problem is with you. I try to listen. I really do. I ain't one of them. I've never been one of them dudes that tell a woman it's my way or the highway. I'm always willing to listen. That's why, for the most part, they always come back. Hey, even when I let them go, they always come back. So there you have it. Appreciate you guys. I'm out.